Hello everyone, I'm Vivi and welcome. Perhaps you've heard, there's a rumor floating around surrounding the possibility of Rift Apart coming to PC. This rumor originates from gaming leaks and rumors over on Reddit. Technically speaking, this isn't an outright, hey, Rift Apart is coming to PC rumor. I heard from my sources that... No, not at all. This right here is a very interesting observation made by user VLoxZ on Reddit. Since nothing's confirmed and what we have here is mere observation, we decide to simply call it a rumor for now. And no, this does not have any sort of date or release window attached to it. Two observations were made, the first one being Nixxes. One of their job listings, this one in particular, was posted about 2 weeks ago. The team is looking at user experience and user interface engineer. Job description states we're looking for a highly collaborative, passionate, and skilled UX UI engineer to help implement and improve the UI experience for upcoming AAA PC titles. Right off the bat, Ratchet Clank, especially Rift Apart, could easily be considered a AAA game at this point. Not only is it produced by one of Sony's first-party studios, Insomnia Games, but this game alone also seems to represent the more kid-friendly library of IPs at Sony. Not to mention the game is constantly acknowledged amongst other first-party IPs at Sony. It also sold over 1 million copies, and this was stated back in July 2021. Now this job listing has all the responsibilities required, competencies and all that. The thing that sticks out the most is the pluses section. First line states, experience in using coherent middleware. Those words probably don't ring a bell whatsoever. Now, according to VLoxZ on Reddit, the word coherent seems to refer to a team known as Coherent Labs. They seem to revolve around gaming's user experience, hovering over their Explore tabs and clicking on Powered by Coherent Labs. Rift Apart is one of the games they worked on, and since this is linked to Nixxes' job listing, that already could increase the likeliness of Rift Apart coming to PC. If not that, we have to remember that Nixxes Software ported both Marvel Spider-Man titles to PC. Both games were made by Insomnia Games, let's not forget. It would only feel natural for the team to do the same for Rift Apart next. Rumor or not, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart coming to PC really wouldn't come off as a surprise. Sony's been slowly gearing towards PC ports. God of War made it to PC, Horizon, Days Gone, Uncharted The Legacy of Thieves Collection, Returnal even, to name a few. Heck, The Last of Us Part 1 is coming to PC on March 28th. All these are PlayStation Studio titles. Rift Apart falls in this category. So again, Rift Apart making that same leap could only be a matter of time. Yeah, I do recall the Nvidia GeForce leak back in September 2021. God of War, for example, was on that list. Same goes for Legacy of Thieves Collection. And those PC ports turned out to be true, if anything. Ratchet & Clank also seemed to have been on that list. Ratchet & Clank back then could have been referring to the 2016 reimagining, maybe coming to PC, but that never came to fruition. We haven't heard anything official ever since. Also, that whole leak was shortly after Nixxes got acquired by Sony in July, so things could have easily shifted and change of plans were made. Instead of the reimagining, we could simply be getting Rift Apart on PC. Anyway, with that said, this is it for the video. As always, a big thanks to my patrons for supporting the channel, it means so much, thank you. And thank you to everyone who tuned in, I appreciate it. I've been Vivi, and until next time.